to help any struggle against foreign occupation. So we should not be apologetic about the resistance in occupied Kashmir. Whereas it is a political struggle, it also has a dimension of military as well. And that is absolutely congruent, in sync with international law, United Nations Charter, and the UN Declaration of Universal Declaration of Human Rights as well. So Pakistan should not be apologetic about these things. Yes, India has succeeded in portraying the Jammu and Kashmir struggle as terrorism, and that also because of our own fundamental mistakes. I remember on 6 January 2004, Pakistan and India agreeing on a joint statement, and President Musharraf gave this to India on a platter, that this struggle is violence and that Pakistan would not allow from its territory. So I was referring to those inconsistencies, incoherence in our policies. So that was the beginning, and we gave to India all the ammunition to keep portraying the Jammu and Kashmir struggle as terrorism. Hence, I do not find it surprising when Americans or US, they proscribe Hizbul Mujahideen, which is an indigenous organization struggling for its azadi against from foreign occupation. So we have been kind of, groping. We have been moving from one stalemate to another stalemate. But the time has now come to be serious about it. To be serious about it and work out a holistic, comprehensive strategy as to how we will go about the entire dispute in order to make a difference on the ground as well. Otherwise, we will end up observing these days, 27th October, 5th of February, and now 5th of August every year, without doing much about the dispute itself. Since Shahryar Khan Afri Saab is heading the parliamentary committee, I would submit to him as well that he has a very strong, important role to play in carrying this struggle forward. Because unfortunately at present, we are caught in a time warp and we do not know how to get out of this groove, which is terribly affecting our capacity to work out a strategy or plan of action which is able to deliver. So I hope that things will change and atrocities against Kashmiris would come to an end, and Kashmiris would also be able to live in an air of freedom and independence. With these remarks, I thank you and thank your organization for organizing this event, and I hope that your recommendations would be practical, because recommendations which cannot be implemented have no utility, no value. So recommendations keeping in view Pakistan's limitations, our strengths, our diplomatic capacities, would hopefully be put us in a situation where we are able to push the Kashmir agenda